Well, EJ, we got Pretty and Gritty against Ryan Race's boys of Mick Drake and, of course, Johnny Moran. And these two, Drake and Moran, have not seen eye to eye recently. We're going to have to see if they can keep their tension, their simmering tension between them.
You know, Mick Drake and Johnny Moran haven't seen eye to eye, but Ryan Race hasn't seen his feet in a few years either.
You know, he always got the pot shots for Ryan Race, but I'll tell you something.
Pot shots? Well, he has a pot belly, so it's not that hard.
Thank you, Ryan.
I could go do it all day.
Well, you shouldn't. You got to show respect for the man.
Listen, don't start with me, Kuiper.
I got some bungee cords if you need your pants to stay up there.
Ryan Race saying he's not in the mood. Is he ever? Travis Dorian's in the mood to throw some people.
Travis Dorian, Bull Hightower, Team Pretty and Gritty. Long history here in PPW, folks. If you're not familiar with them, Travis Dorian, a PPW original here. He was here almost from day one.
Poor guy.
Bull Hightower's been here for a long time, too.
Well, Pretty and Gritty's got to use Bull Hightower. He's easily the biggest one in this match.
He's one of the biggest men in the locker room.
You're right. And it's smart to start off with Travis Dorian. Save the big man for later. You know, a lot of teams when they're in the wrong corner and their tag team partners looking across the ring, they really want to get in there and help. I have to question whether Mick Drake cares one bit or not. Him and Moran have not seen eye to eye, as you mentioned earlier. Ryan Race hasn't been able to keep them away from one another, as I've mentioned earlier. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see if they can keep it up together.
You know what? Both these guys, Johnny Moran, Mick Drake, they're all about themselves. I just can't picture them as a team. That's known. It is known that they are selfish guys. I don't know what Ryan Race is thinking.
Well, Johnny Moran won a trip to the golden ticket, or the golden opportunity, or I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Golden ticket, bravado.
Thank you. Geez, it's been a long night. And then Ryan Race, his manager, gave it to Mick Drake.
Not going the way I want. Let's go, Johnny. Make a move, Johnny Moran.
Ryan Race staying close to his boy there in case they need help. Always creeping in the corner there.
But as I was trying to say, not spitting it out very well, the golden ticket, a big division between Mick Drake and Johnny Moran, and Ryan Race did not play his cards right there. You know, I'm usually a big fan of Ryan Race, but he did not do a good job managing that situation, EJ.
Absolutely not. It doesn't surprise me, though. I saw him backstage trying to put M&Ms in alphabetical order. You think he could strategize a tag team match?
All
put
right.
together a good team? Talk, you know, in the back about what they're going to do in the match? You think he's sitting there giving them pointers? Ryan Race has never been in a wrestling match. What does he know about it?
Ryan Race has been the commissioner of this company before. He still should be, by the way. Travis Dorian, meanwhile, going to throw Johnny Moran, and Mick Drake throws a knee into Dorian's back, giving Moran just enough time. And now here comes the dagger, Mick Drake. A chip on his shoulder. A lot of people saying he doesn't deserve to be in the golden ticket opportunity, but you know what? He's in it. Ryan Race made sure of that.
Tell you what, Mick Drake is ripped. He is a physical specimen. Well over 6 foot, all lean muscle. This guy spends some time in the gym.
Well, and well documented that he was in Orlando at the Performance Center earlier. We've seen a change in Mick Drake since then.
Absolutely. Wow. Belly to belly over the head with a release to the kip up.
This is what I'm talking about. That is the future of professional wrestling right there, the daggone Mick Drake.
Well, it's hard to argue with it, EJ. I mean, he just threw him. I think that Dorian almost hit the ceiling when the dagger threw him. halfway across the ring. Ryan Race, as you just heard on the microphone, and now screaming into the referee. Always a presence, Ryan Race is, when he's around that ring. Mick Drake with a great uppercut. What?
Hey. Seen things scarier than him in the woods. Not many, but a few.
Well, Bull Hightower distracts Mick Drake just long enough. Travis Dorian withering in pain in the middle. Oh, and Mick Drake spits right in Bull Hightower. And Hightower, that's going to send anybody in the ring in a fury. And the referee doing
Hightower
everything.
Did not appreciate that one bit.
Well, referee Eddie, he's trying to keep him back. Good luck with that. All that for Mick Drake. I spoke with Mick Drake before this match. Mick Drake said that he's going to completely show his aggression here. He's very angry at everything that happened to him backstage tonight. Ryan Race, him, Johnny Moran not getting along that well. So we're going to have to see. I mean, I've seen him and Moran in separate locker rooms. That's not usually accustomed, as a tag team usually gets dressed together. These guys are in one side, the other guy's in the other.
I know Ryan Race usually needs 2 locker rooms just to fit in them, but that's a little ridiculous.
Ryan Race, that's EJ Kuiper. I can give you his address. Ryan Race will be contacting you, or his people will be.
He can come to my house. I'll see him coming from a mile away.
You got to be nicer to Ryan Race.
I wish you would come here so I could say this stuff to his face. I don't like that guy.
Well, he don't like you. Johnny Moran, a strong punch to Travis Dorian's face. And wait a minute. He tags in Mick Drake. Mick Drake had his arms up, not ready for the tag, not expecting it anyway. And now both of them.
Oh, look at that drop toe hold from Mick Drake.
Smart move, EJ.
Keeping him just inches away from Bull Hightower, cutting the ring in half.
Travis Dorian trying to reach, can't get there.
They're not tagging in and out, though. They have no tag team strategy here whatsoever. It's been Mick Drake dominating this whole time. He's going to wear himself out.
Well, the stamina, something that Mick Drake's got in droves. As he welcomes Hightower in, and that's on a 2. Without the help of Hightower, I don't know Travis Dorian would have kicked out of that. Drake and Moran, surprisingly, EJ showing a lot of tag team chemistry in this match, despite the problems going on with them. And they're both professionals. They just got to handle it in the ring. Ryan Race has got them all on the same page.
Yeah, right.
What?
With a little work, Johnny Moran could be a superstar. Okay, maybe a lot of work, but we'll get him there. Oh no! I gotta go!
Ryan Race, and you hear EJ Ryan Race coming over here talking about Johnny Moran in kind of a negative way, not mentioning Mick Drake in a negative way. That just furthers the divide between the two.
I think someone has a favorite child over here.
Well, no surprise. Bull Hightower's going to come in and start dominating.
Look at those elbows, shades of Dusty Rhodes right now. He's going to give him a little jive, a little shake and jive there.
Oh no, Johnny Moran better move it. He's not gonna! As Bull Hightower has Ryan Race's face all red. Ryan Race beside himself on the outside. Johnny Moran is out, and he's not even on his feet, EJ. Mick Drake with the save. And
look at that, Dorian took Mick Drake right out. Now you're just seeing the strategy, the cohesion of Pretty and Gritty here. Taking the advantage over the disoriented and team of what I don't even know what the team Ryan Race's team is called here. Do they even have a team?
I don't think they have an official team name.
See, that's their first mistake there.
Ryan Race is up there on that corner.
Why don't they call it Mandrake?
Ryan Race still upset that his man Mick Drake got punched after making that save. Travis Dorian down, and Johnny Moran's out.
And that's all she wrote.
Look over there.
Yeah, Ryan Race. Should plan that one out.
Wow. Johnny Moran just lost it for Ryan Race's team. And Mick Drake has not stopped sitting Indian style on the outside, frustrated beyond belief.
You can blame Johnny Moran. You don't get two guys who hate each other and try to get them into a tag match together. They don't like each other. Ryan Race, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe him.
Well, Ryan Race is beside himself as his team again has lost. And EJ, do you see Mick Drake just staring at Johnny Moran as he's walking? Now he's getting in the ring, and so is Ryan Race. Ryan Race has a microphone. Let's wait to see what he has to say.
I guess you're out of the band now.
EJ, this seems like deja vu from a couple months ago where these two had trouble before. And again, Ryan Race standing on the side of Mick Drake, quite obviously.
You know, Johnny, I give you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and what do? You fail every single time. You fail me, you fail Mick Drake, you fail PPW.
Well, that's true.
And you know what? I'm sick of it. You know what, Johnny? You're fired.
You say he's fired?
Could Ryan Race even fire people? Fired from the team, I guess. Hold on. Could Ryan Race fire people? No.
Johnny Moran has won.
Yes!
And had it taken away from him.
Good job, Johnny.
And now Mick Drake turns around and looks at what's going on. And wait a minute! Mick Drake throws him! Did Johnny Moran's head hit the ceiling?
I think it might have.
Well, I thought it has a couple times. You ever talk to that man? And Mick Drake continuing the onslaught on Johnny Moran as Ryan Race looks down at his former protege. His former client, I guess, as of 20 seconds ago. And Mick Drake's not done.
Mick Drake's an animal. Look at him. Here come the officials.
Well, good luck with that. Mick Drake and Ryan Race have laid waste to Johnny Moran. This certainly adds a little bit more flavor.
They're getting out of here before they get fined. When those officials come out, if they don't get out of here after a few warnings, Ryan Race will be paying out of his pocket. Johnny Moran just can't catch a break, folks.
Wait a minute, what's going on? Mick Drake coming back. Johnny Moran just got to his feet and he's not done.
Going to get fined. Ryan Race is going to get fined. We might be dealing with a suspension here, folks.
Just as everybody thought this was over with, Mick Drake continues to just lay waste to Johnny Moran.
And of course, course, the commissioner's out of the building, so no actions can even be taken against him. Unbelievable. That man's evil. Riot Race is evil. Now they're threatening the officials. Come on.